I've been in an accident, but this isn't the only issue here. Let me explain. Unfortunately, it happened right after I lost my job. What a great timing. I know. The normal thing to do would be to sell the car and cut the loss. But I decided to risk it all and rebuild the car to the best E90 LCI in the entire country. To some of you, this might look like a financial suicide, and you might be right. But I'm already in a bad situation here, so let's burn the boat and risk it all. By now, a lot of you will be asking, you have insurance, don't you? I will be answering this later in the video and show exactly what happened that day and why the insurance will only cover a minor part of the cost. As you know, BMW parts are anything but cheap. But first of all, let's assess the damage. To be honest, nothing crazy really happened because there was no inward impact. The car actually ripped the bumper out as it was going out of the roundabout, and I just made the headlight worse. So the bumper is gone. Headlight sport broken, gone. The headlight itself, let's see if I just made it worse. So for the headlight, I think it's actually salvageable. I just chipped it here. So broken tabs, all of them actually broken, so I need to be careful with this one. It's very expensive. The arch lining is gone too, so everything here is ripped. Fog light support was ripped from the bumper, and tabs are broken, so but might salvage this one. But these are not the only thing that are wrong with this car. For example, I have some dents here and there, some scratches. Then some interior stuff, like the steering wheel here, shifter lever, wrong floor mats, and a lot of other miscellaneous stuff. Trust me when I say I'm by no means a mechanic, a YouTube mechanic wannabe. Maybe I don't have much knowledge about cars and just got a basic set of tools, but still, I've done some stuff to the car from when I bought it 3 years ago. So for example, I changed the front struts, which was my first mechanical job ever, and fixed some minor interior issues. I tried to do it for cheap. Yes, for cheap, but not the Sam Crack way, if you know what I mean. Just kidding. Love your videos, Sam. So now that we have decided to build this car, it's gonna be the perfect time to ask you to subscribe if you'd like to support this channel and be part of the BMW fam. Before doing anything on this build, we need to be able to legally drive the car, which I can't right now because of the expired annual technical inspection, or MOT, if you live in the UK.
A bottle of water? Are you done? Dude, I'm kidding, man. I love Harry Potter.
And for us to pass the inspection, we have to buckle up the front end, get rid of all the errors on the dash, and see if we will pass the inspection or not. Now let's get started. First thing will be to tackle all the plastics. To remove the bumper, we have 4 screws on top, 2 screws where the bumper meets the fender from both sides, right side, the fender lining is still attached to the bumper. I removed all the screws there, disconnected the wiring, and voila! Bumper up! Here I'm taking off whatever is left from the headlight support. And then I took off the broken headlight tabs, which I will see if I can use to repair the headlight later on. Now that I've disassembled everything, we go ahead and try and fix all the parts you see here. The bumper has multiple cracks and broken tabs. And the same can be said about the fog light support. As you can see, it separated itself from the bumper, while almost all of the mounting holes of the fender liner have been torn. When it comes to the headlight support, I already bought a new one, so we won't be repairing it, as it has a lot of cracks and a lot of missing pieces. Both of the upper headlight tabs are broken, and the one that must be underneath is totally missing. Luckily, it's still attached to the headlight support, so we will be welding it back to the headlight. So remember to always keep all of the broken pieces until the end of all your repairs. You will be surprised what you can salvage from them. As I have never done this before, I will start with the least critical part, which is hidden in the wheel arch. So without further ado, let's fix some plastics. I use some molding clay behind the hole I'm repairing so that it can provide some support, which will help me use the welding gun more precisely, as the plastic is not that sturdy. Please remember to wear a mask when plastic welding to protect yourself from all the fumes, and use eye protection when clipping the staples legs, as they can easily fly towards your eyes. To provide more support to the weld, I'm using a soldering iron and a zip tie to make some plastic buildup, which will help keep the staple in place and make the weld more durable. The final results are actually very good. I've done all the remaining torn holes off camera, which gave me a little bit of confidence before tackling the headlight tabs. After practicing on the fender liner, now I'm gonna go to the most difficult job of repairing the broken parts. This is the headlight, and as you can see here, I have this broken headlight brackets, as you can see, and one missing here. This is going to be very difficult, as I have never done this before, but I guess we'll take our time and go at it one at a time. So for this one, we have the complete piece. It goes like this. Same for this one, you have the complete piece, but for this bracket it totally shattered, so only having this much. But I've already bought some the link on the description for these if you're interested. I bought them from a Turkish website. They did make a lot of time to arrive, but I guess it's worth it. So it's this one. So now we can actually go ahead and maybe use a part of this to put this into the original bracket. Okay, now let's get started. I began with the upper tab that has the complete piece first. Used some super glue to secure it in place and then started the process. I then used the molding clay to provide more support. Flipped the headlight upside down to get access to the tab from underneath and then started the welding. I then flipped the headlight to start the welding of the lower tab, secured it in place with multiple welding staples, and I used the welder iron with the zip tie to seal any remaining holes around the tab. After I finished that lower tab, I discovered that a piece was missing from the headlight's right corner, and to my surprise, it was another piece that secures the headlight to the headlight support. Luckily, it was still stuck on the broken headlight support bracket. I took it off and secured it with some super glue and started the welding using the same methods shown before. So now that I have fixed most of the tabs, what I will do is that I will go downstairs and test fit the headlight and see if these tabs are enough for it to be well mounted to the car. And for the broken headlight support, I have a new one, so let's go ahead and try and mount this back into the car. The headlight is mounted and secured. Everything looks great, the fitment and the gaps, especially when the hood is closed. The car looks symmetrical. Next thing to tackle is the bumper. Hello, it is the next day and the only part that we need to fix, or we have left to fix, is the bumper. And I am missing some tools, but anyway, let's get started. I started with the big crack located in the bottom of the bumper, and that's when we had our first setback. The staples are not that strong to hold such a thick and flexible part. Things don't go always as planned, I guess. The proper way to fix that crack is to use a thick metal mesh, but I don't have it right now, so it is what it is. Let's move to the next weld. I repaired the broken piece that helps bolt the fog light support to the bumper. Go ahead, bring this back there, and done. I test fitted the part on the bumper, bolted it down, and started the reconstruction of the broken tabs until it was all secured and ready to hold the entire weight of the fog light. The fog light has 3 tabs, of which the first is in good condition, no damage at all. The second is cracked but still attached to the fog light body, and the third one that's broken and completely separated from the fog light housing. I started with the one that's still attached to the fog light housing, made sure it was well secured, and then moved to the broken one. Used a bit of glue to help secure it in place and weld it down, making sure no weak spots are left.
Okay. These steps. Try to avoid looking at them because they can fly to the right, so. Good. Now let's take this and mount it to the bumper. And just like that, everything looks perfect. All the holes line up. So let's go ahead and put everything there. Done. Maybe we'll need the mesh for this one too. And I really don't have it, so maybe this we need to wait. Yes, we'll need the mesh for this one too.
Just like that, we are one repair closer to finish this bumper. We need to reconstruct the passenger side mounting bracket which have been torn in the accident. I made a template from the driver's side and flipped it over to help me locate where the tabs should be reconstructed.
I guess I will start with the tabs and see what can be done.
This is a very crucial part of the bumper repair. These tabs are what hold the bumper to the car, so they should be strong enough to hold the bumper and thin enough to slide in place. And with them being completely torn, I have to reconstruct them from scratch, making sure I do so little by little and layer by layer, and hope that this would work. I used the staple to make a platform that melted plastic can hold onto, and tried to make a ring shape that will act like a tab to which the ball can hold when mounting the bumper back to the car. I also had to make sure I flattened the plastic buildup so that the tab will fit in place, even though we need it to be as strong as possible. It was a very tricky balance to achieve, and to be honest, I really didn't know if I was going to achieve it. The upper tab shows just how extreme this repair is, but I was determined to give it a try and apply the vision I had to solve that issue, and hoped it will work. But the question remains, will it actually work, or will it crumble as soon as I put any weight or strain into it?
And just like that, I think that that's a pretty good job. Will this hold? I don't know. Very tempted to go and try this and see if it's gonna mount properly or not. So now I think that that's all we can do. Should we go ahead and try it? I think we'll give it a try. think I might do it. Okay. Let's see if we have the hardware. This and okay, I'll take this and go downstairs and see. What it look like? Okay.
It is nighttime now, and as you saw, the bumper actually fits and the tabs hold. So now we need to check if we have any other problems on the dash. I guess we have some lights that we need to change. So let me show you here. Let me see and check. Okay, we have CCID 115
and CCID 136. These error codes indicate which bulbs are not working. You can then go on Google and you'll get the description of each code. In our case, CCID 115 is the right reverse light failure and CCID 136 is the left brake light failure.
So now it's already too late to go and buy the bulbs, and tomorrow I'll buy them and replace them. Tomorrow is Saturday, so I will have to wait till Monday to go to inspection. So it is what it is.
It is the next day. I went and tested the broken lights just to be safe, bought new ones and mounted them back in place. Started with the left brake light and moved to the reverse light, which is located in the trunk lid. With the trunk trim panel mounted back, I tackled the last piece to mount to the car, which was the fender lining that we've already repaired. I loosened the wheel bolts, jacked the car, took the wheel off, and started fitting the fender lining, making sure it was well mounted. Once it was in its original place, I used the hardware I had to secure it in place and mounted the wheel back next. Dropped the car and made sure the wheel bolts are snug. And that's it. Now we are ready for the inspection. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm waiting on the line for the inspection. We'll be lying here. Starts out. Any more problems, so hope everything goes well and we pass. Unfortunately, I had to come to another inspection firm because all the spots were taken for the one that I went to earlier, so let's wait and see. An hour later, I was next on the line. Will the car pass the inspection? I really hope so. 15 minutes later, the technician called me and told me that I had something to fix.
He said that it was a bushing in the driver's side lower control arm, and the rear left strut is okay, but it's on its way out. I said okay, I'll fix it, and mentioned that I already had both rear shocks, so in that moment the only thing that came to my mind is an old Moroccan saying that says, "What can a dead person do in front of its embalmers?" I accepted my fate and waited for the guy to hand me the paperwork. A few minutes later he came back with the title and the inspection report. I thanked him and took the paperwork, then drove out of there and stopped once I found a place to park. Took the inspection report to see what did he put there to change, and to my surprise, I passed the inspection. I can't believe it, but we passed. What a turn of events. I don't know how we did it, but I ain't gonna mind it. I guess that bushing isn't really that broken, and I don't actually feel it whenever I go over a speed bump, so with the inspection out of the way, let's go back to the accident. On the roundabout in front of us is where the accident actually happened. Remember at the beginning of the video when I said,
I will be answering this later in the video and show exactly what happened that day and why the insurance will only cover a minor part of the cost.
now let's spill the beans. On the part of the road you see right now is where the accident took place. Before jumping to any explanations, let me show you the actual pictures so that you will have an idea about what I will be explaining later. On that day, I was driving on the exact position you see right now, in the middle of a 3-lane road. So I was going like this. I had a car on my left and a pickup truck on my right. So once I went into the roundabout, as you can see here, so we have 3 lanes, and here, exactly here, is where the accident happened. This is a maps picture of a roundabout that I will use to explain the circumstances of the accident. We had 3 lanes here. I was on the one in the middle, had a car on my left, and the pickup truck was on my right. Normally, each one of us should go through the roundabout this way. But what actually happened is that once we got to the middle of the roundabout, me and the car on my left followed the right path to go through the roundabout, while the pickup truck tried to take a quicker path, which meant the driver came way too close to me. I tried to avoid him, but I had a car on my left, so I had to stop. Then I honked my horn, but he wasn't aware of what he was doing, as he is a new driver. The 90 sticker on the back here means that the driver has just got his driver's license. The impact was between his left rear part of the pickup's bed and the left bar of my bumper. His metal rear bumper acted like a hook and ripped off the left side of my bumper, taking with it the headlight and the fender lighting, causing all the damages you saw earlier. Now that you know how the accident actually happened, let's move to the insurance chapter of the story. But before we do just that, let me know in the comment section down below, who do you think should be liable for all the damages in the accident? Was it actually my fault? Was it the pickup truck driver's fault? Or was it a 50-50 case? Comment your thoughts down below and let's continue. Let's go straight to the point and let me show you the insurance report. As you can see, the drawings show the exact situation I told you before when I was explaining how the accident happened. But there is a key element in that drawing that made me also liable in the accident. Can you see it? It's the markings on the road. The lane markings show that the accident happened on the line that divides the road lanes, which made both of us liable in the eye of the insurance. But wait,
You might be asking yourself, how can this be possible? You came from a 3-lane road and you kept your lane, so where's the problem? The problem is that the city didn't change the markings when they made the road bigger, and I had to pay for that. And from the insurance drawing and while making the video, I just noticed that the report doesn't show the 3 lanes of the road. It only shows 2 lanes. The insurance estimated the damages at $620, and I was found liable by 50%. I was given the options to take the $310, but I had to make all the repairs, and then I'll be given half of the total cost of the repairs that will be approved by the insurance. With me wanting to build a car, I decided to take the money and accept the loss, but I get to show the process of fixing some stuff and building the car. So it is what it is.
I kept my promise to you guys, told you about how the accident actually happened and all the details about the insurance claim. So I hope that at least deserves a like or a subscribe, so you know what you have to do. If I want to work on cars, I need a place. I live in an apartment. Yes, I have a parking spot, but I can't work. I can't work on cars on a parking spot. So it's out of the question. And with me wanting to film everything, I can't do it on a public road. People are staring and I don't feel comfortable. I'm really a shy person, so I really find it difficult to film in public, even here. It took me a little bit of time to find a place. The place is actually empty. There is some people here and there, but I prefer to not have people around whenever I'm filming. It's just how I am. Maybe things will change. Maybe this YouTube stuff will take off. Maybe this will be my job, and maybe I'll become really good at it. At least I'm trying to. Okay, so now I'm gonna stay here, get a little bit of sun, and chill. Now we have to find a place where we can start working on the car. I hope I can figure something out before the next episode. So guys, I think it's gonna be it for today's video. If you liked what you saw, please leave a like and subscribe. This is just the beginning of the journey. Counting on your support, and see you very soon. Peace.